How's it going, YouTube? It's Cornwolf here. Thank you for joining me for another video today. It's been a while since I've done a video, but we're back. Just took a little break. And today we are talking about Overwatch. I recently played the beta. That was out a couple of weeks ago. I was actually playing it on the PS4 with some mates of mine, and I had absolutely loads of fun on it. It's a really good game. It's an awesome way that they've put it together, the way that the game actually works, and the fact that it's just not an all-out shooter like the likes of Battlefront, COD and things like that. There's actually a little bit of a difference to it. So I really liked it. The game's out on the 24th of May, so that's next week, depending on when you're listening to this video or watching this video. The footage in the background is, like I say, off the PS4, just from a match that I had. And this is just going to be a really quick video just to tell you a little bit about Overwatch and what you can expect, and if it's really going to be your kind of game. So what is Overwatch? Overwatch is I like to call it a hybrid kind of game, because it's got obviously elements of a first person shooter, because it's in first person, you've got guns 9 times out of 10, but it's also got elements of an MMO and I guess a MOBA kind of game. All the game modes are objective based, so it could be something like a capture the point. You have one where you secure an object and you have to escort it, things like that. So it is all objective based, it's not just a free-for-all. There are 4 classes. So there is an offensive class, so not someone that's going to run around swearing at you, but that's offensive in terms of DPS. They're the guys that are going to go on the offensive and shoot people and get all the kills for your team to hold off the opposition. You've then got the defensive class, which isn't actually the tanks. These are builders, or the guys that are more strategic. So they could be your snipers up on a roof. There's a guy that fires loads of rockets out, and there's another one that builds little turrets. There's one that's got a special gun that puts up walls, so you can barricade yourself in or stop enemies coming out. Then you've got your traditional tanks. These are guys that can take a hell of a lot of damage and help you in the fight. So Reinhardt, who I like playing, has a big shield, and you can use that to help protect your allies, to stop them getting any damage. You take all the damage, and then it allows them to kill the other enemies. And then you've got your support class, which is your healers and people that give you buffs and different things to either enhance the amount of damage you can take, the amount of power that you give out, so it ups your actual damage, and also heals you, which is fundamental. And the biggest thing in this game is teamwork. It's not one of those games where you can just run in by yourself, not really knowing anyone, no headset, and just go around and tear it up. Granted, you probably will get a fair few kills, but you're not going to win the game and you're not going to achieve anything. Unless you happen to be on a team with other people that are working together and you just happen to be lucky enough to get into one of those teams. But it's not one of those games where you are just running around seeing who can get the most kills. At the end of each game, there's about 4 or 5 different little sections that you can vote on, and it'll be anything from the tank that took the most damage, the guy that healed the most, the guy that got the most kills, or the best winning kill, and different things like that. And there isn't much difference between winning and losing in terms of experience, because you don't really unlock anything in terms of anything that's going to give you a great advantage in the game. The things that you do unlock is different skins for your characters, so they look a little bit different, different voices, different sprays that you can put on to tag things with, and just a few other more cosmetic things. But the game is really good. When I was playing it, I teamed up with my friend. I was the Reinhardt, and he was the Bastion. And the Bastion is one of those defensive classes. He turns into a little robot, or he is a robot that turns into a machine gun. And I protected him, and he just killed everyone to defend our objective until my shield was down, and we just worked well as a team. But the more people you have on your team, you can then actually think about the different ways you're going to try and defend or attack your objective. It is loads and loads of fun. There are plenty of different classes and people to play as, so just make sure that my tip for you would be to get to know 2 or 3 different characters. Don't try and have your main go-to person, because in some instances a certain type of defense or offensive person like the Bastion might not work on a mobile defense. So if you've got to escort something, because he has to physically turn into the turret, sometimes he's stationary, sometimes he's not, but it does mean that you have to know the kind of game you're doing and what kind of person you want to play as that's going to make the difference the most. So anyway, that's just my very quick look at Overwatch for you all. I'm just going to leave you with the rest of this game. I can't remember how well I do at the end of the game, but it's good fun. It's the beta. I was testing out a few different things, so you might see me switching character a fair bit. But it's all good fun. So until next time, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm going to try and get out as many videos for Overwatch as I can. A few tips and tricks and looking at each individual class. Until next time, just see you all soon.